Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In our previous video, we have learned about the organization structure of front office department in small hotels, medium-sized hotels and large hotels. Today, we are going to learn in detail about the duties and responsibilities of each and every designations of those departments. All right. So without getting further delay, let's get started. So this is our topic for today. This is our topic 9 and we are going to discuss about the duties of front office staff. All right. So after completion of this topic, each one of us will be able to list the departmental organization, explain the basic role of each and every designations. All right. So let's get started. The first one we have learned before. The first one which comes, that is the front office manager, who is actually heading the department. All right. Okay. So here the front office manager reports to the general manager, or you can say the resident manager also, depends upon the property to property. Basically GM or RM, the role is same actually, but the name is basically different here. All right. So the front office manager reports to the resident manager. And what is the main task of this front office manager? Coordinate the activities of the front office operations. Whatever the operational work which is happening in the entire front office, that is coordinated by the front office manager. And operational level task which happens in the reception, in the reservation, in the bell desk, and in the telephone sections. All right. So whatever is happening in those sections, that is actually the activities are controlled by the front office manager. All right. So that's about the front office manager. Next we have the assistant manager, or you can say the assistant front office manager, who is basically assisting the front office manager. Now here, to whom this assistant manager reports? The assistant manager reports to the front office manager. All right. And also helps and assists the front office manager in different tasks, and also ensure that all service standards as specified by the management are implemented. It means whatever the standard of task which needs to be maintained by the hotel, that is followed by the staff. All right. So this assistant manager actually ensures that. So clear. That's about the duties and responsibilities of assistant manager. Also, to ensure optimum scale of lettable room, it means the sale of the room should be high always. Okay, the assistant manager have to look after that if the rooms are not getting sold, why it is not getting sold, what are the things we can do so that the sales of the room will become high. All these things are looked after by the assistant manager. Also, to deploy staff on assigned duties, it means assigning the different duties and also train the staff on that. If any staff is not performing, why not performing, what is the problem, either the staff needs training or the interest of work is in different areas. So all these things are actually taken care by the assistant manager. All right. So after assistant manager, it comes the GRE. You can remember in the previous video I have told about this GRE, that in India it is a tradition that the female will be the GRE. All right. So the GRE reports to the assistant front office manager. All right. Now, what is the main task? You can see in the picture only. In the hand, the GR is wearing a traditional sari, wearing and holding a thali, which is having a diya, some flowers, and sometimes it is having that chandan also for the tika. So, what we basically do with all these things, when a guest comes, we welcome the guest. We put a tika. We sometimes we put garland also, some flowers sometimes, and we take the aarti of the guest. Okay, so basically the traditional welcome of the guest, that is done by the GRE. Handling guest complaints and concern in any efficient and timely manner. So basically, if any type of guest complaint is there, that is taken care by the GRE. Overseeing VIP guest arrivals and departures. So if there is any arrival of VIPs, or if any VIP guest is residing and the guest is going to check out, or any VIP is staying in the hotel, it means the VIP is not going to check out. The VIP came like 1 or 2 days before. The VIP is staying. Okay, the VIP will be checking out in upcoming days. So all these VIPs are specially taken care by the GRE. Okay, should process detailed information about the hotel city as well as the competition. All right, so the GRE must have a very good knowledge about the hotel, what is happening in the hotel, the past, present of the hotel, the upcoming events of the hotel, the present event of the hotel, each and everything detail about the hotel. Okay, how many outlets, what those outlets do, each and every detail of the hotel, this GRE should know. What else? Not only about the hotel, about the locality where the hotel is located. It may be in a city, in a village, or in a suburban area. Okay, about those areas, and actually what are the different facilities, or what are the different places the guests can explore in that city. So all this information should be there with the GRE. All right, next comes the lobby manager. Okay, reports to the assistant front office manager. Here comes this lobby manager. So we have a lobby. Okay, there is a manager for the lobby, that's called a lobby manager. Very easy. All right, the principal responsibility to ensure the front office staffs are not are run efficiently. Okay, so it means the front office staff who is working at present, okay, they're working efficiently. For example, the bell decks, then whatever the different sections in the lobby, everyone is performing very good and up to the standard. Okay, and the front office staffs are run efficiently, providing outstanding guest service, assisting all front office staff, and maintaining a clean professional environment all the time. So whatever the different sections in the lobby, okay, like you can say the concierge, the bell desk, the doorman, then you can say the this receptionist, all of them are maintaining all these points whatever I told. Like they are providing a very good guest service, and they are also maintaining a calm and professional environment in the working area, and basically supervise and assign duty for the front office attendant. Front office attendant means basically the receptionist, and the concierge, the bell counters, and the guest relations and business center. All right, so we have learned about the business centers before. So basically looking after all these sections, and also responsible for VIP movement in the hotel. For example, if there is any VIP arrival, definitely the lobby manager should be present there to welcome the guest. GRE will be there definitely, but along with the GRE, the lobby manager must also be there to welcome the VIP. Next, with this picture you can easily understand this is front office assistant reservation. All right, so reservation, it's a very important sector, or you can say it's a very important section in the front office department, because without reservation the future of a hotel is totally blank. Okay, from the reservation only a hotel can predict what will be the occupancy level for future. All right, so let's see. Assisting and advising guests, which helps the guest to choose the correct type of room for them. So as I told before also, like suppose you're going for a vacation, okay, what you do, you will choose the type of hotel. Maybe you will call, or maybe you will look at the internet what are the different categories of room available in a specific hotel. All right, so if after looking in the internet websites, if the detailed things has not been clear, then what you will do, definitely will call in the hotel for reservation, and this reservation assistant will pick up your call, and whatever your query, that will be detailed, that will be answered by this reservation assistant. All right, so it actually helps the guest to choose the correct room for them as per their budget, as per their choice. Making reservation for guests based on their various requirements and budgetary allowance. As I told, that as per the guest budget, as per the guest choice, this reservation assistant can assist the correct type of room to the guest, helping the guest by providing their information like local tourist attractions and place of interest. So it is not only the GRE, it is also the reservation assistant who must have a detailed knowledge about the hotel services, about the events which is going to happen or which is happening in the hotel, and also along with that about the locality where the hotel is located, what are the different tourist attractions in those places, and what are the places a tourist can explore depending upon the interest. So this knowledge should be there along with reservation assistants also, because after all, with this information only, this reservation assistant can convince a guest to book the room or to sell the room to the guest. Next comes, you can easily understand from the picture, that is a receptionist, or you can say a reception assistant. No, if you have a wrong idea that only the females are allowed here, no, it's not like that. Both male and female, both are allowed, and both are actually preferred in this section. This is actually the face of the hotel. Why? Because when a guest comes, okay, then this is the section, or these are the person who is dealing with the guest. All right, so let's see. The duties may include greeting guests as they come in. So when the guest comes, these people are actually greeting the guest to welcome them. Okay, managing the check-in and check-out processes. What else? Check-in process is actually dealt by this reception assistant. All right, and also the checkout process also, during the checkout, then taking handover of the room key from the guest, then clearance of the bill, taking the amount or the payment from the guest. All these things are actually done by the reception assistants. What else? Answering questions. If the guest is having any question, answering those question is done by the reception assistant. All right, and any type of request the guest is having, and also helping with administrative tasks at the front desk. All right, so these are the things which is done by the reception assistant. So these persons are very important, as well as the reservation agent. These are also very important thing, because reservation agent, they are looking at the future booking, and these are the person who is actually looking after the present guest. All right, welcoming the guest and also dealing with the guest queries. What else? The hotel receptionist must be trustworthy and be able to work well with little direct supervision. All right, so this receptionist should be trustworthy. All right, so being a receptionist, you always should be honest. All right, so always give a honest feedback. Do not lie to the guest what we cannot provide. So you should be honest. Next comes, so what do you understand from this picture? There is a machine, Okay, some cards are actually handed over to someone. Okay, yes, definitely you are correct. This is the cashier. Okay, those who are dealing with the cash. So what this cashier basically do? Prepare guest folio when the checks in. So the receptionist in the previous slide, what we learned, when the guest comes, they will welcome. So what the receptionist will do? The receptionist will take the guest details, guest ID, the registration process is done. Okay, when the registration of the guest is done, now the cashier, what they will do, the cashier will open a guest folio for the guest. For example, a guest came and you are the receptionist, you have done the registration of the guest and you have allotted room number 201. This is just an example. You have allotted room number 201 to the guest. All right, now this cashier, what he or she will do after registration has been done, this cashier will open a guest folio for 201. All right, so what will happen in this guest folio? Whatever the transaction the guest will do, okay, for example, having the lunch or dinner in the restaurant, going to the bar, having some drinks, going to the coffee shop, having some snacks, okay, then going to the spa, and whatever the transaction the guest will do, even the room charges also, everything will be posted there in the guest folio, everything will be added in the guest folio, so that at the end of the day, or at least at the end of the stay of the guest, we can have a total summary. What are the consumptions the guest has done, and what are the charges for that, and in which day, at what time the guest has consumed, each and every detail will be notified in this guest folio. All right, so we will learn in detail in future about the guest folio. Okay, next is the post the charges of any chargeable services used by the guest in the guest folio during the guest stay. I told already this one, that the whatever the charges that will be posted in the guest folio. Monitors the credit given to any guest. Credit means loan. All right, credit means loan. Loan means, suppose a guest came in a hotel and the guest had, you can say, paid only for one night. All right, the guest has already paid for one night during the reservation. Now the guest is going to stay for 3 nights. Okay, so during registration process, the guest told the guest is not willing to pay during that time. The guest will pay rest of the amount during the checkout. So for one night the payment is clear, but the guest is going to stay 2 more nights, total 3 nights. So the charges for 2 more nights, the charges for extra services which has been consumed by the guest, for example, restaurant, bar, coffee shop, laundry, all these things, this has not been paid during the service time. All right, so what we are doing, the hotel is actually giving a loan to the guest. Loan means not giving money. Loan means like we are allowing the guest to consume the service and pay later. That is called credit. All right, so this, we have to monitor this one also. All right, like if how much credit we have given to the guest, either the credit limit is exceeding or not. All right, so those things are actually done by the cashier. Prepares the final invoice during the guest checkout. Final invoice means final bill. So when a guest is checking out, the final bill is prepared by the cashier itself. Receive payment from the guest during checkout. If there is any due, that payment have to be done by the guest, and that is received by the cashier only. Close the guest folio when the guest settles the final bill. When all the dues has been paid by the guest, now there is nothing to pay. Now this cashier will be closing the deal, or you can say closing the guest folio. All right. Now can you assume who is this? We have already discussed this person is a bellboy or bellman. All right. Ensure collection and delivery of guest luggage and equipment in an efficient and timely manner. This is very important to be noted down, that the luggage should be delivered in an efficient way. Make sure how many luggage it come, it should be delivered in a proper way. There should be no damage to the guest luggage, and also in a timely manner. All right, timely manner, it means if a guest comes after 1 or 2 hours, we are delivering the guest luggage. That is a very bad impression. That should not happen. So the delivery should happen within a time frame or within a limited period and in a proper way. There should not be any damage to the guest luggage. Tag bags it and return the identification slip to the guest. All right, so we always have to tag it. Okay, tag it means whenever we the guest comes with the luggage should be tagged. All right, a tag will be put in the luggage and one counterpart will be given to the guest, so that when the guest receive, the guest can match, because same type of luggage can be there with another guest, same company, same color, same type of luggage, then it might be a confusion even for the guest itself. It might be a confusion if it get mixed all together. So whenever someone comes, we always put a tag and the counterpart, one counterpart will be given to the guest. It will be easy for us to deliver also, for the bellboys to deliver also. Okay, looking at the guest name and the room number, the bellboy will deliver, as well as the guest can receive those looking at the counterpart. Assist guest with luggage to the front desk. Okay, with the luggage, this bellboys will be assisting the guest also. Scott gets to the room, placing luggage in room assigned by the front desk. Okay, now whatever the room has been assigned by the front desk, these bellboys will take the luggage to that room while escorting the guest. Okay, and they will place the luggage inside the guest room on the luggage rack, or sometime as preferred by the guest specific area. Yes, this is the telephone operator. We have also a position called operator. Okay, PABX, did you remember? That is the operators. Speaks clearly, distinctly, and with a friendly courteous tone. Okay, the tone should be very well for our operator. Okay, operators should be speaking clearly. Okay, whatever the operator is speaking, all the words should be clear and crystal clear. Okay, distinctly and with a friendly manner, not in a very monotonous way, not in a very fast mode, and not in a very sleepy mode also. All right, so it should be interesting. Whatever the conversation is done by the operator, it should be very, very interesting. Answer incoming calls and directs them to the guest room through the telephone console or to the hotel personnel or departments. Okay, sometimes these operators will get a call from outside for transferring the calls. So the transferring to the calls should be done by maintaining a protocol. All right, do not directly transfer the call without taking permission to the person to whom we are transferring. Either it's a manager or employee, or it may be a guest also. It is a very, very important to take permission from the person to whom we are transferring. All right, takes takes and distributes messages for guests. So if anyone gives any message to a guest and the guest is not available, for example, you are the operator and you get a call from outside that someone want to speak with the residing guest, and when you check that the residing guest is not in the room and the residing is not reachable in that time, so in that case you can take some message for the guest, and that message should be delivered to the guest when the guest will comes back. So this should be done by the operator. Okay, so that's all for today. So today we learned about the detail we have learned about the duties and responsibilities of the front office individual or front office staff. All right, so that's all for today. If you like the video, please put the like button, and if you have any queries, do not forget to put it in the comment box. Definitely I'll reply, and please subscribe the channel for this type of tutorial videos on tourism and hospitality. Thanking you and signing off.